Most contractors are losing jobs even before they ever get a call. And it's because of their website. Either they do not have a website or they have one and it was built like 15 years ago. So in this video, I'm going to build a clean, professional website for a contractor from scratch, live using Claude in about 20 minutes. No code will be needed. There's no web designer needed, no monthly agency fee. And by the end, you will be able to do this for your own business or for a contractor you may know. Here is why it matters, right? When a general contractor or a homeowner hears your name, the first thing they do is that they try to look you up. If they find nothing or they find something that looks sloppy, you have already lost trust before you even talk. Your website is your handshake now. So before we build, let me tell you what a contractor website actually needs, because it is way less than people think. You do not need 12 pages. You need one good one. And that one page needs 5 things. Who you are and what you do right at the top. A short about section so people know who you are for real. A list of your services. Proof, which means a few photos of past work and a review or two. And a clear way to contact you. A phone number so they can tap in a simple form to request a quote. That is it. 5 parts. 1 page. Let me show you. Let me build it. First thing I do is I gather the raw info. I am not writing anything fancy. I'm just putting together the basics. The business name, the trade. In this case, let's say it's painting. The service area, the towns that they cover. 3 past jobs that I can describe. A phone number and an email. That is all the raw material Claude needs. If you are doing this for a contractor you work with, then this is the exact info you asked them for. And honestly, collecting it is the first step of the relationship. Now here's the part that does the heavy lifting. I open Claude and I give it one clear prompt. Now watch this, right? So I'm gonna copy this prompt, right? And I'm gonna bring it over and show you guys what we're working with. So here you can see my screen. I'm pasting the prompt, right? And what I say was here, what I noted here is that I noted to build me a complete modern one-page website for a painting contractor as a single HTML file I can open in a browser, right? Business, Coastal Edge Painting, a licensed and insured painting contractor serving Fort Lauderdale and all of Broward County, Florida. Family run, over 12 years in the business. Here's the phone number, right? The email, right? And we proceed by saying build these sections in order. Number 1, a header with a business name and a tap to call button. Number 2, a hero with a strong headline about clean, on-time painting for Fort Lauderdale homes, businesses. A short subheadline, 2 buttons, which is a get a free quote, and a call now, and a trust line, which is a licensed and insured 12 plus years free estimates. Number 3, a short about section that builds trust because you want to be able to cater to your audience. Number 4, a services section with 4 cards: interior, exterior, cabinet refinishing, and commercial, and you build work for general contractors. Number 5, a recent section with 3 project placeholders and short captions from around Broward County. 6, a review section with 3 5-star reviews, including 1 from a general contractor. 7, a contact section with a tap to call number, email, hours, and a simple quote request form. Number 8, a footer with the business name, area, license note, and phone. And then the finishing touches. The design is a deep navy blue and white, clean and professional rounded cards, and it must look great on phone. Keep all the writing confident and plain. Put everything in one file. I'm gonna press enter. And the way that I created this prompt was by speaking to Claude and asking it, what does a great prompt for a contracting website look like? So I hit enter, and as you can see, Claude is working through the assignment, right? It's going to write the entire website for you, the layout, the text, the structure, the entirety of it. We'll wait for it to create and compile, and either I'll come back when it's done or I'll pause. Okay, still crafting the response, you know. It should be finished shortly. Let's see. All right. So it gave me a response. It says, I read through the design notes and built the full site. Here's my plan before I show it to you. Show me the palette, the coloring, right, which fits the Coastal Edge, Fort Lauderdale, without leaving the navy and white brief, which is the brand in this case. The type, So specific font, bricolage, grotesque, and Jakarta sans, and then the signature touch, a small paint swatch chip as the section marker throughout. True to a painter's world rather than generic 1, 2, 3 numbering. That's awesome, because as you can see, Claude is even giving you additional information or even advice when it comes to creating a website so that you can create something optimal and great for your potential customer. Okay, it's building. It's most likely taking time because I'm using the Opus 4.8 model. So in this case, this is the highest model that they have thus far because Fable 5 wasn't allowed to be used by the public anymore. So we're going with Opus 4.8 and it's coming to fruition. Should be here soon. Okay, it's taking a few minutes. Now granted, you would have a limited amount of usage specifically using Opus 4.8, but we're going to highlight that, but also make note that because we're creating a website for this case, not all of the usage will be eliminated, even if you are using it for the first time. Okay, now the website is done. As you can see on the right side, I'm gonna try to put it bigger shortly. So it gives me the feedback, right? It tells me to single self-contained file mobile first with all 8 sections, so it can be used on the phone as well. The look, wow, a deep navy color. You can see here. You can see it on the right side coming down. Simple, it has the logo at the top, Coastal Edge Painting. Wow, that's amazing, right? In less than 5 minutes, static file with no backend. The submit button composes a pre-filled email to hello Coastal Edge Painting. So I'm coming down, this is the free quote button, right? When we get it to work or fix, it should take you somewhere else. Ideally, we can make that happen. Right now, we just take you to Claude. If I were to expand this is what the website looks like. If I wanted to download as an HTML and kind of open it up, I could, and here it is. So again, Coastal Edge Painting, we call this number here, right? Doesn't work yet, but we can make that happen. Family run, serving all of Broward County, clean on-time painting for a lot of their homes and businesses. We show up when we say we will, protect your space and leave sharp lines and a finish that holds up to the Florida sun. No mess, no surprises. You can see the free quote, the call now. Curious, let's see if I click this button. Oh, it would take me to the phone. It would. Interesting. Okay, so then it would connect to the phone directly. Not the free quote just yet. A local crew, Coastal Edge Painting, family-run business that painted homes and businesses across Fort Lauderdale and Broward County. Wow, 12 years serving, 100% licensed and insured. Probably put any certifications and everything. On time, free, no pressure estimates. Painting done right. Wow, interior, exterior, cabinet refinishing, commercial and new build. Amazing. Here you can add pictures of previous projects, few jobs from around, right? That would be your potential testimonials. Oh, the reviews right here, testimonials. Amazing. Wow, this is great. You even got the hours of operation, the email, service area. We could probably adjust these things, little things here. But for the most part, it's amazing. Phenomenal, clear. Wow, look at that, right? A real working web page. It wrote the headline, it wrote the about section in plain professional language. It laid out the services, it built the contact form, everything. You could see all of that based on one prompt. What would have taken a designer a week and a few $1,000s just happened in under a few minutes. Again, if you're finding this useful, drop a comment below with your trade in your town. I want to see who's watching. And it really helps me make more of these, more specific and catered to the people watching. Now, it's not perfect on the first try, as you can see, but it's pretty darn good. Like I would say 90% good. This is where it kind of gets easy. We could talk to Claude if we go back to Claude. I'll close this. And let's say, we want to make the colors deep blue and white instead. So let's change the colors to deep blue and white instead. Now click done. And I'm going to see how it changes, right? I say add a section that lists the areas we serve. Then that's done. And I can even say make the phone number bigger, which you could potentially see. Let me see. If I were to write add a section that lists the areas we serve, and also make the phone number bigger and make sure it taps to call. Well, we already know that it taps to call a phone. Just make sure it makes it bigger. Done. I don't have to add any specific code. I'm just making the changes by prompting it into Claude, and Claude will do the work for me. So as this happens, we'll probably see, this is already a deep blue. I should have chosen like deep green or something because it already has, but it has an accent blue. You would see the deep blue change shortly. So you can see here that I created the prompt, and then I'm also including additional features so that you can see that you can edit it while you have already made the website. So it's not like you aren't able to make any changes. However, caveat here, be mindful of your usage. Be mindful of how many credits you have, because there is a limited amount unless you're paying a subscription. So let's see, it's working through it. Boom. Deep blue and white. No teal. The deeper royal blue. Wow. Amazing. The entire website as well. Just not the top, but the entire website. Or I could have chose to fix this and even took a screenshot. But that'll be, we could do that next time. That's okay. For the sake of time in this video. So this is the part that many people do not believe until they see it, right? You're basically art directing a website by talking to it. No drag and drop builder. There's no template wrestling, no figuring out, hosting plugins. Just what you describe, you'll get what you want. You describe what you want and you'll get it. Once it looks right, publishing is simple. You can download the page. I think I was making some additional changes of areas we served, right? Let's see if you just from around Broward, boom. So they specifically centered around that, so they could change the verbiage. That's amazing. See, so getting back to it, right? Once the website looks right, you can download the page and put it on a basic host or connect it to a domain. That's if you pay for a website, you could pay like $9 a month. Sometimes they have deals where you pay like once a year, and it can live there, live live. So it lives at thecontractorsname.com. I will drop a simple guide for that in the description so you have the steps, because I've created my own website doing so. Like if I were just to go to brandonthrives.com, it could take you to my website. I got to make some changes, right? As of now, it's a little darker than what I want it to be, so I need to make some more updates. But it's an example of how you can have your own domain. And if I were to book a call, it would take you to my Calendly link, and then you could get connected with me if you're interested in figuring out what or where your business is leaking and how to get more deals. Right? This is the old number. If I were to refresh this, it doesn't change if I refresh it. So I got to close it, open this up, click this, download as HTML because that was the old one, open this up, and now that's the new one. Awesome. So coming back here, right? So once it looks right, the website, right? Publishing is simple. You can download the page, you can put it on a basic host as you saw, right? Or connect it to a domain so it lives at thecontractorsname.com. I will drop a simple guide for that in the description below so you have the steps needed. The point is, in the time it takes to eat lunch, a contractor goes from no web presence to a clean site that makes them look like the most professional option in their area. So let me be straight with you about something, because this is what I'm actually doing. A website is one piece. It isn't the entire piece. It makes you look credible, but credibility alone does not book the job. The thing that books the job is speed. And no, I'm not talking about Speed, the famous streamer, right? There is a Harvard Business Review study that found that if you respond to a lead within the first hour, you are 7 times more likely to qualify that job than if you wait even 1 more hour. So a great website plus a slow follow-up still leaks money. If you want me to look at how leads actually move through your business and find the exact spots you are losing work, I do a free 20 revenue audit that you can book here on this website, and I'll put the link below. We can get on a call. I can trace one real lead from start to finish, and I can show you your biggest leak. The link is in the description, as I said, and at brandonthrives.com. It's no pitch, just the audit here to show you guys. Here is why I really wanted to show you this, right? For the general contractors that I am building relationships with, this is one of the first things that I make for them. It is a website that's clear, that's to the point, that allows them to have a space where they can funnel through their clients, right? Referrals are amazing, right? You can never replicate word of mouth, but if you have a location that people can see you, your work, your results, and the testimonials that you have done in the past, that's irreplaceable, right? That's why I build these websites, a clean website, and I hand it over. So with that being said, if you guys want to see more videos like this, and you all want to see what I built for a contractor next, which was a place where they can hold all of their potential jobs, their leads, the job info, the whole business at a glance, I will be showing you guys in my next video how I did all of that with Claude. I hope this video was helpful. Like and subscribe if this was helpful and you guys want to see more of it. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.